Hello everybody, I'm Jake. I'm the owner of EnviroCritter. I'm a nuisance wildlife specialist and pest control company located here in the Denver metro area. I specialize in nuisance animals, everything from mice all the way up to bats and squirrels and coyotes and beavers and all that stuff. Today I'm going to show you how to keep mice out like a pro. Mice are a pretty big factor this time of year in this winter and colder months. A lot of times people feel like just because they live up in the mountains or the country or whatever that just mice are a part of life and that there's nothing you can do about it, but that's not always true. In some cases it's just one little spot, one little hole that those mice are using to come in and out, and if you can locate those holes and fix them, then you very well could keep mice out of the house forever. So that's one of my business models, is actually trying to find and locate those holes and fix them, so that a way it's a one-time service, one and done. You don't have to sign up on this long-term contract. You don't have to put poison down all over your house, endangering your pets, your kids, and the surrounding wildlife. So hence the reason why I'm making this video, is because anything that I can do to help keep animals safe and your family safe, then I want to go ahead and try my best. So stay tuned, and like I said, I'm going to show you how to stop mice from getting into your house. Here's some of the materials that you could definitely use when doing a mouse enteral mitigation. I'd say most people could get away with just the Brillo, which is actually stainless steel. It's not stainless steel coated, it's not copper coated, or that steel wool you get from the hardware store. This stuff's made with stainless steel, which is important because it won't ever rust out. And it's coarse, but yet you could still cut it with a good pair of scissors. So silicone for the cases where you may not need this, you just might need this little dab of silicone, or also in cases to hold this in place. So a lot of times it holds in place by its own friction, but sometimes you may need some type of adhesive. This Quikrete mortar repair is a favorite of mine. It's perfect for fixing holes in concrete and foundations, and also brick. The Great Stuff is good for obviously filling in large areas. I like to use Great Stuff in combination with this, which is 1/4-inch hardware cloth. It's just a galvanized screening. You can get it at any hardware store in small rolls or big rolls, but for mice, I definitely recommend the 1/4-inch. So those are the materials, my go-to materials. Now, mainly your mice are going to be getting in where the house, the framework, sits on top of the foundation. That juncture right in between is going to be the number one place that you notice that mice can actually get in. So what you'll have to do is you can take a mirror, or you can just kind of put some gloves on and put your fingers up there if you're brave enough. You can even take your cell phone camera, the front-facing camera, and put it under there, and you can kind of see with your cell phone screen what's actually up there. So that's kind of handy too. Here in this case, you'll see is a pretty obvious entry hole. You can see where the mice have chewed through that foam there, which is why we want to use that stainless steel, because mice chew through foam. Some of the things that you might notice down at the bottom of the hole, you see some insulation there. There's also little bits of foam pieces and stuff around here. You can see there's a little piece of foam. So that's the hole there. And what we're going to do is we're going to take this stainless steel and we're just going to really just stuff it into that hole. You see? So we just kind of stuff it in there, and see it's taking up that entire space now. So just want to really have that in there good. Like so. So what we're going to do here, we're going to take one full bit of this. And we're gonna just, just really get in there. Remember, animals dig, so you want to make sure you're going to the bottom so they don't just dig under your repair and then it's all for nothing and you're right back where you started. So we're going to go down here too with it. All the way up. Okay, now we got the stainless going all the way from top to bottom. Okay, now we'll come back to it with the foam. Come down here. So there you have it. So that foam will keep it in place. Yes, animals may try to chew that foam, but once they get to the stainless, they're kind of stuck from there. That's where to find the entry holes. Now, hopefully this video helped you. The reason why I'm putting this video out is because not everybody can afford doing one of these services, having a professional come out and do these things. So they're kind of, by necessity, having to take care of it themselves. And I want to help those people too. So, and I also want to keep people from making mistakes like putting poison outside when they don't really have to and inadvertently killing other wildlife and possibly endangering people's pets or having to deal with animals, mice dying inside the walls. So if this is something that you need on your house but you just don't have the time or it's just not something you're comfortable with doing, please reach out, call me if you're in the Denver area, primarily the west side, but I do service as far east as Aurora. My name is Jake, my company is called EnviroCritter, and my number is 720-295-PEST. Thanks for watching.